Now, I'm expecting a call from Elan. Talked to him late last night on the phone, and he said he has something to talk about. He's kind of upset about something. So Elan should be calling any time.
You all right?
One of us ought to go out and get a cup of coffee, don't you think?
Why don't I just pop out?
Thanks for your help on the setup, though. No.
Patiently sitting there and waiting for Elan to call.
I'm sure Elan's going to be calling any moment. There was an article in the paper yesterday. Did you see that?
I was when I tacked it up on your on the locker for you.
Thank you for that. And that was what this phone call is going to concern, I believe. Hello, Elan, are you there?
How you doing, Mr. Sarah?
How you doing, Elan?
Well, I'm doing okay, dealing with the things that's come up in the last couple of days. Because something that was in the paper just yesterday deals personally with Elan. And I'm a bit of I'm concerned is what I am. Not concerned so much for myself, but I am concerned for something that has already become part of history.
That's right. Now, we're talking, of course, about the blue light. Kmart is thinking of abolishing the blue light special there in the stores.
Is that, you heard about that?
Yeah, well, read the thing yesterday, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, this is in the paper, and I'm going to read a couple of quotes from the newspaper.
Now, for those of you who don't know exactly what Elan does, one of his many jobs, he works at the Kmart, and he's the guy who calls out and announces the blue light specials over the PA system.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And so I read this in the paper, so you can understand where my concern was coming from.
Absolutely, Elan.
So it says in the paper, the big headline, and it's big, too. It said, Kmart considers scrapping famed blue light at the store. It starts at Kmart flashing blue light, a beacon of shopping bargains for 30 years, could be disconnected as the giant retailer refurbishes its image to attract upscale customers.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, let me remind you people about something. Upscale customer, and so far, I ain't seen them in Kmart. For example, on a Saturday night, I have seen women, 8 o'clock, with rollers in their hair.
Yeah.
Now, what evening for a woman who is socially involved could be more important than a Saturday night? What is it on her agenda that's bigger than a Saturday night?
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Uh-huh.
I personally don't look at that no upscale. That's just my opinion. I'm a little pissed off, so you understand where I'm coming from.
I understand you have an attitude about this, Elan.
It goes on to say, you just walk in, see, they going to put these machines, like some of you get cash from at the bank, and you walk in, they're going to get rid of the blue light, you walk in Kmart, they say you just walk in, you push a button, and out comes a coupon, given the special of the day. It's something new that they're trying out that will replace the fashion blue light. So the blue light, which actually started out red, was the brainchild of former Kmart chairman Harry Cunningham, who died last Wednesday. Which basically means to me, somebody somewhere along the way said, you hear Cunningham died? Let's get rid of that blue light special now that he's gone. He won't ever know the difference.
Well, you've done some research on this, haven't you?
Well, it's just all of this is in the paper, and I've been doing some thinking about it since I read the article.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to say, analysts say that the once popular blue light may be out of sync with Kmart's new image as it battles Walmart. I personally will beat the hell out of anybody dealing with Walmart. We don't be needing no competition from some old skanky store like that right there.
Uh-huh.
Now, the thing of it is I do a good job on the blue light special.
Oh, we know that, Elan.
I always have done a good job. I take pride in what I do.
Well, they like you there, don't they?
Well, yeah.
At the Kmart.
Good. Everything going good.
The Kmart in Whittier.
Exactly. Everything going good. And then I read they're going to be taking away part of my position here at the Kmart. I would just like the opportunity to tell somebody higher up in that echelon exactly what I think.
You know what?
What's that?
In lieu of this, we were thinking you might want to talk to someone. We have a manager of the Burbank Kmart. Terry Riley is on the phone.
Put him on the phone. Let me just tell him a few things.
All right. Terry?
Good morning.
Mr. Riley?
Yes.
You are the manager at the Burbank Kmart?
Yes, I am.
Well, we have Elan, who works at a Kmart out in Whittier.
Yes.
He's the one who announces the blue light specials. Among other things. He does the aisle work and stuff. And he's on the phone, and he wanted to talk to someone higher up, like a manager position, about this particular situation.
Hey, Terry?
Okay. Hello, Elan. How are you?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
Now, listen. I realize that you alone ain't responsible for talking about this, taking away the blue light and all, but there's something that we need to discuss.
What's that?
This flashing blue light has been a staple of the Kmart shopper for 30 years. And so what it is, you people, you put on a suit and you go to work in some big conference room and you have a big meeting or something, and some third hand stands up and says, hey, I got a good idea. Why don't we get rid of the blue light? And then the rest of you are afraid to say something because he might be the boss's son or something, so then the rest of you just kind of say, yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't we do that? Did you ever take time to think about all them Kmart stores across the nation and all those fine people, such as myself, whose main job it is to flash on that blue light? We are going to be out of work with something like that. Now, myself, I am a by-job person, meaning I do several things. But this is something that I do well. And how do you expect shoppers to go to Kmart to be able to find where to go when the blue light ain't flashing?
Well, Lon, to my knowledge, this is still a test program, but I imagine it could roll out to the stores eventually. But at this point, we're not sure which way it's going to go. But you are right. If the blue light goes, you could be out of a job.
Well, see, Terry, I don't need to be getting into that because I have done a fine job for you people that came on. And again, I realize you ain't exactly responsible for what's going on, but I need you to share that with somebody. You need to put on your best Sunday go-to-meeting suit. You need to stomp in there, put down your foot, and say, listen, this get rid of the blue light sounds kind of stupid to me. Why don't we change the idea?
Well, I could bring up that point, Elan.
Yeah, but you won't do it, will you?
Probably not. But
Why
I'll tell
is
you
that,
what,
Terry?
with your communication skills, I'm sure we could provide another position in the store that you could handle. What I'm thinking of is the door greeter up at the front of the store. Their prime duty to take...
Go it, Ter. Yeah.
What do you think of that?
How much that pay?
Oh, we'd have to negotiate that.
Well, that is something we can discuss, but I'm not only concerned about myself. I'm concerned about all the people who've been shopping that came out for all of them years. Frankly, I just don't know how they're going to go around it. Hang on a second. Hang on just a minute, Terry.
Okay.
I believe a blue light special is coming in right about now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let me find it. Automotive ham. Attention, blue light shopper. We have a blue light special sale that's coming in, but as many of you shoppers might have read, came on and thinking of getting rid of that blue light. And you know something? We are having a sale in the automotive department, and as I am looking up at the control board, which gives me all the different blue lights across the store, I am having difficulty finding the automotive section. I can't seem to find the knob that turns on that blue light. And as you all know, we're having a big sale on them beads that people put on their chair when they're driving the car. But if the blue light ain't flashing, how is it we going to find out exactly where that special is? Gee, I hope this don't cause some sort of riot in the store. Let me look. Let me try to find that button. Let me try to see what... All right, wait a minute. Hang on a second. All right, hang on, baby. Hang on. Shut up. All right, shut up. It's number 9. For God's sake, you people get a little crazy. Anyway, check it out. It's some beads you put on your chair. It keeps you back from sweating when you're sitting on vinyl seats and all. And thank you once again for shopping in Cable. Now, Terry.
Yes.
I believe you heard the reaction that came. These people who were shopping in the store went nuts. They didn't know where to go. It was a shopping frenzy.
That's true. It's hard to imagine that around a coupon machine, isn't it?
Rethink this thing, Terry. I'm telling you, you're going the wrong way. Remember them fine people at Coca-Cola who said, hey, let's change the taste of Coca-Cola?
That's right.
What happened to that?
They didn't care for it too much.
Take a shower. Think about this thing, Terry, and I appreciate you talking to me, man.
Hey, Elan, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Would you please tell Latoya to stay away from the automotive aisles when she comes in? Because those tires she got stuck in last week still haven't returned to their normal shape.
I will do that. Your concern is my concern, Terry. I will absolutely pass that along.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Fair?
Thanks, Terry. Yeah, Lon.
That's basically everything I wanted to say. This is a situation that is concerning to me because I have done what I consider to be one of the finer blue light jobs at the Kmart.
Well, we all know that. Now, let me get a synopsis of what happened there. You didn't turn on the light, and there was this riot there in the store?
Well, it happened as I knew it would. Mm-hmm. It was a situation which I feel will come up if, in fact, they do get rid of the blue light. For example, you tell somebody there's a big sale somewhere in the store.
Yeah.
Kmart's a big store.
Sure is.
If people can't look across the showroom floor and tell where the special is, they don't know where to go. So they come to me. Did you see how that happened?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If they get rid of the blue light, this kind of thing is going to go on each and every day, and they'll wind up going back to it just like Coco did.
Just like what?
Just like Coco did.
Oh, Coco. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, will you follow up on this? Okay.
I'll be checking in with you, man, because I'm concerned just as I believe you are.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Alon.
I appreciate your time.
All right.
Later on.
Hey, guys, Terry Riley, he was actually a manager at Burbank. He is. Obviously, he was into it.
Great new job for Elan, though. Nice position offer.
Hell, let's give some job to Terry. He was pretty good at it. Did you hear Terry while you're out there getting coffee?
He was jamming.
He was really into it.
The big tear cat.
All right, well, we're going to have to follow this, man. We're going to have to follow this.
Well, it is something that appears they're thinking about doing, is taking away the blue light and becoming a more upscale store as they compete.
Why? How come you always go out and get coffee when Elan comes on?
It just seems like an apropos time.
I'm serious.
Well, around 7:30 I need coffee.
No, why do you always go and get coffee when Elan comes on?
I don't know.
No,
Maybe because I do the character.
Oh!